So, hello everyone, and today we are going to solve the Leetcode daily challenge for January 2, 2025. So, today we have a medium level problem. The problem says that we are given an array of strings and an array of queries, and for each query L, R, they are asking us to find the number of strings present in the range L, R that start and ends with a vowel. So, the length of queries and the length of words, like string of words, is both 10 to the power 5 at max. So we will need an O of n level solution. So I'll start coding the solution and explain it to you. So the first thing which we are going to do is we are going to create a function which will check if a character is a vowel or not. So and you can directly return C is in lowercase, like the constraints have already mentioned that you don't need to check for uppercase characters. Okay, so this function returns true if a character is a vowel and false if it is not a vowel. The second function would be to check if a string starts and ends with a vowel. So check string, and I'm using the ampersand sign. Because of this, the whole string won't be copied, only the address of that string would be passed in the function. So you can calculate the length of the string, and this is the index of the first character and E is the index of the last character. If n is equal to 1, then the string has only one character, so it would be the first character as well as the last character. So f is equal to 0 and E is also equal to 0, else f will be equal to 0 and E will be equal to n minus 1, and we can finally return if both are vowel. I think this much code should be clear to all of you. Now the third thing and the main thing. What we are going to do here is, like, each query is a substring of array of strings. Okay, and we need to count the number of words in that substring, in that subarray, that how many strings starts and end with vowel. Suppose you have the array of words from 0 to 5 index, and they're asking us to calculate the number of strings present in this subarray. The subarray might be 2 to 4. Number of strings present in this subarray 2, 4, which starts and ends with a vowel. So if you are going to code a brute force solution for every query, you will find the number of strings present in that subarray which starts and ends with a vowel. So for every query, you will run O of n loop to count the number of strings that starts and ends with vowel. And for every query also, you will run an O of n loop. So in total, you will have an O of n square time complexity. I'll code that solution and then you can see. So this is the first I'm going to calculate the size of the array of string, and m is the size of the m is the number of queries. Now you can traverse all the queries. you can extract a query queue. You can get the starting of the substring and the ending of the substring, and then you can run another loop which will run from L to R, and you will count all the strings that starts and ends with a vowel. Here I can have the count. If check str, if this happens, then plus plus count, and this count will be the result, and you have to store this result somewhere. Result size is m. Okay, so you'll submit this solution and check if it is working fine or not. Okay, it is getting accepted, and because of this loop, this solution will have O of n square time complexity. Let me submit the solution. It will time limit exceed if I have not done any other errors. See, I'm getting time limit exceeded and just one test case is remaining. So what I'm going to do for it, I'll create another array whose size is same as the array of words, and for each index I'll store if that word ends or starts with a vowel. Like if that word starts, if the ith word in the array of words starts and ends with a vowel, then in my other array at that index I will store 1. 1 indicates that this word starts and ends with a vowel. And if that doesn't, then I'll update that index with 0. So I'm going to create a vector of is vowel, which is of size n, and initialize to 0. Initially I'm saying that no word starts or ends with a vowel. Then I'll traverse this array and I'll check str words of I. If this word is vowel, then I'll update is vowel to equal to 1. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to convert this if vowel array to a prefix array. So like if the first word is vowel, second word is vowel, the third word is not vowel, the fourth word is vowel, fifth word is not vowel, sixth word is not vowel, this word is vowel. So the prefix array, what it will do, it will say that from starting, how many words are starting and ending with a vowel. So this will be the prefix array. The first word is vowel. The second word, up to second word, how many words are vowel? 2. Up to third word, how many words are vowel? 2. Up to fourth word, how many words are vowel? First, second, and fourth. 3. Up to fifth word, how many words are vowel? 3. Up to sixth word, how many words are vowel? 3. Up to seventh word, how many words are vowel? 4. And now if I want to calculate the number of the number of strings that starts and ends with vowel in L comma R, I could simply do this. I will take all the words from the start up to R, and I'll remove all the words before L, and this will give me the word starting with and ending with vowel from L to R. Okay, if you want to dig deeper into this topic, you could search on YouTube or Google about prefix sum. Okay, so I'm going to calculate the prefix sum. And this will calculate the like number of string that starts and end with vowel up to I minus 1, and I'll add that up to I. If ith element is also vowel and before it are also vowel, then it will increase by 1, and if the ith one is 0, then it won't increase. And now here we could remove this loop, we don't need it. We could simply update the result of I with is vowel of R, and there is one problem here. If L minus 1 is negative, then it would be an issue. So we can add a check here that if L is greater than or equal to 1, then only use this, otherwise use 0. So this is how it is supposed to work. So this was the solution. I hope you all understand this solution, and you can subscribe the channel if you want to know more about all of this, and also press the bell icon for the notification. Thank you.